On any given school day, a student can be smiling in class and silently struggling on the inside. Mental health issues for kids are on the rise, leaving so many parents and teachers asking, how do we catch this sooner and what can we do? In today's Gateway to Wellness, sponsored by Regenerative Neuropathy, we are sharing how one local organization came up with a new way to protect students' emotional health. It's called the Response app, a first-of-its-kind platform helping students and schools flag students in distress. Joining us to tell us more about the new app is Tiffany Lacey-Clark, the CEO of Behavioral Health Response. Tiffany, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
This is a really big week for you. You told me this app officially launched on Monday.
It did.
Congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
It sounds like this is going to be a game changer for a lot of kids. What inspired the creation for the Response app?
Yeah, so Behavioral Health Response, we're a healthcare organization, but we primarily focus on behavioral health and suicide prevention. We have a crisis line, so this was created to help those families and those kids that were calling us in crisis have an intervention that would help them not have to get to a crisis place. So we wanted to provide them an app or a tool that they could utilize in schools or at home 24/7 that would provide them some access and resources that they wouldn't have to get to the place of having to call us unnecessarily.
And so often we talk about meeting people where they are.
Absolutely.
And this is exactly where students are.
Absolutely.
So how does the app work?
So it is a resource that the kids can use either on their Chromebooks or whatever their school device is, or their cell phones they have access to 24 hours a day. It creates 3 tiers of service, and so there are clinical supports. The student can get on and look at a resource library. It's kind of designed after a stoplight model. So it's red, yellow, green. And so they can get on and look at a resource library where they can do some guided meditation, some journaling. They're green, they're having a groovy time. Or they can say, hey, I'm feeling a little funky or something is happening here. I'm having some emotions. I broke up with my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever that looks like, and they can touch the yellow button and say, I need a peer support. And so we have other teens who are clinically trained, who we call pals, because everybody needs a pal. And so those other teens, they can schedule a call, or they can text and chat with those other teens who speak their same language, and they can provide a clinical support for those other teens. Or they can say, I'm having some really big emotions, I'm dealing with something really critical, I'm having some big things that I can't handle, and they can press that red button and get a 24-hour clinical crisis response at their fingertips.
And we hope they don't get to that point because you have the green and the yellow already in there, which goes to my next question. Why is early intervention so important?
Yeah, we want to prevent the kids from getting to a crisis. We want to help them self-regulate, which is why they have those other levels of support built in. We want to teach them how to navigate their emotions, recognize those emotions, and be able to self-direct their care and have that at their fingertips. But we also want to recognize when that's not available and it's not possible for them to gather all those emotions and juggle them on their own. We want to be there to respond and provide that response for them.
It officially went live on Monday.
It did.
4 days in. What has the response been like?
Oh, people are super excited. We had a big party yesterday and a big response, and unveiled the product yesterday for a lot of the local administrators and educators, and that went really well. Everybody's super excited. Community's super excited and rallying around this, and so I'm excited to see what happens.
I am very excited for you too. I'm already thinking the different organizations I work with and the different schools I'm connected to, and I want to be like, you guys need to get this app and really figure it out and then have it ready to roll, especially at the start of the school year, and maybe have every single student have it on their device.
Absolutely.
Well done, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
You can learn more by visiting bhrstl.org. We'll also post this segment following the show at firstalertfor.com/mystl-live. Gateway to Wellness is sponsored by Regenerative Neuropathy, St. Louis's neuropathy experts. You can give them a call, 618-232-4063.